This is 27-year-old Orlando Menendez. On January 15th, 2024, agents with the South Florida Task Force began conducting surveillance on a black Hyundai Genesis. The car had previously been identified by detectives from Miami-Dade County as being used in burglaries and thefts of cell phone towers. Check out how agents use a helicopter to catch the suspect in the act.
All right, the tower is in our view, so you should be able to see it now. It's going to be, like you said, east of 441 or State Road 7 and about 60th area. And also it'll be south of like the Sparrowhawk Drive area.
So first, they're using a black Hyundai Genesis, and they steal copper wire from the tower.
Alright, yeah, we do got the dark colored Genesis parked in front of the tower. Looks like a white or Hispanic male wearing a black shirt, black shorts, just walking from the east side of the complex now, towards the back of his the Genesis.
Eagle, your downlink's not coming up for me.
Alright, I just recycled it. Looks like they're working on the east side, or at least as of right now I see one male, white male. He's actually in the compound, in the gated area, or in the fenced area now. We're coming around on our orbit. He's going to be, again, he's on the east side of the tan-colored cell phone tower building, in between the building and the tower itself. Alright, so it looks like there's two subjects, looks like a female and the male. Male's now climbing the ladder up onto the tower.
Alright, send immediate contact right now for these towers that we should have a victim soon.
Alright, subject's up on like the scaffolding of the tower itself. Not very high up. It's like the first level up, about the same height as the building itself. Looks like he's kind of working his way towards the building on the scaffolding now. Male sitting down, appears to be doing something. There's a lot of cables coming from the building itself out onto the cell phone tower. So it looks like he's in the area where the cables come out of the building leading to the tower. The white female that's looks like she's with him is just walking around inside of the fenced-in area at the base of the tower. The guy doesn't look like he's in any sort of rush. The female's just walking around, also not really paying attention to us. We're a couple miles off of him. Male looks like he just took something down from there, and again he's working on some of the cable on the east side of the building. Looks like there's really only one way in and or out of here. They don't really have a vehicle that could get them through the muddy portion to the east of the building.
Yeah, I'm ducked off the little side road right past the roundabout. I'm trying to wait for more of my guys to get here because we're a little spread out today.
Hey, sorry, here I'm to the west, just east of Royal Palm Boulevard against the canal.
Looks like he just removed some large piece of metal from the side of the building and or from the cable area and threw it over the fence towards where his the vehicle's parked.
Eagle, is their vehicle inside of the little compound that they're in, or is it locked outside the gate?
So basically, as you come down this dirt road, you'll approach like a tan or cream-colored building, which I would assume is like the main hub for the tower itself. They're parked right next to that, but then there is a fence that connects with the east side of that building that surrounds the base of the tower, and that's where the male is now, where he's cutting the stuff off the side of the building and or the cables, but the vehicle itself is parked outside of the gate.
Eagle, what's down that road? Like, where else could they go if in the event they did get back into their vehicle?
Really nowhere. It's surrounded by a larger fence that surrounds the entire area where they're at now. Probably, I don't know, 12 to 16 foot chain link fence with barbed wire on top of it. And even if they tried to run, they wouldn't make it very far.
All right, is the fence open that's leading to their vehicle, or is it closed?
Looks like the fence that that they access the area through is open, and it links up via like the canal bank. There's like a dirt road that parallels the canal bank, and it leads to a fence or a gate, and they turned right or south on that, and came up to where the actual where the area is, where the tower and building are. Looks like he's loading stuff into the trunk of the vehicle now. It's the same stuff that he was throwing over the fence. Looks like they closed the trunk. He's getting back into the car. It looks like he may go mobile.
Eagle, we're going to let you call it as he leaves, since that's going to be quicker than the...
Yeah, no problem. He's northbound down the dirt road away from the tower itself.
Sorry, that was landline with Verizon. That's one of their towers where they have their products connected to. He said he'll be a victim for this, and he's good with it. And also when we get there, there should be an 800 number on the actual fence that we can call to for anyone else that might be a victim. They might go to another tower. They usually hit a couple at once.
Yeah, subject is at the gate itself. He's closing the gate right now. It didn't look like he was too happy. He kicked the gate and then threw something. All right, he's going to be westbound on the canal bank, coming up towards, I want to say it was 60th. Yeah, he's going to be coming out towards like that roundabout at 50th or 60th soon. And all I seen was the male half and the female half that were in the vehicle itself. So the male half's driving, female's most likely the front seat passenger. About a quarter mile from the intersection of 7 or State Road 7 and 60th. Vehicle still westbound, paralleling the canal, almost to the roundabout area.
Yeah, well, we're going to give some space. Let's let these guys get out and get comfortable, see where they go next. We don't need any eyes on surveillance except for Eagle right now.
Yeah, I think it's the black SUV. They're coming out now. All right, looks like they're coming out of the gate now. It looks like he's stopping, and looks like he may be shutting the gate. Again, looks like a white male beard, or white or Hispanic male beard, short haircut, black shirt, black and white shorts, and black and white shoes and long black socks. All right, vehicle's away. Looks like it's going to be going westbound on 110th or 60th. Whatever road that is that leads westbound, I think it's 60th.
Agents follow Orlando to the next cell tower location where they make the arrest.
He's still southbound. He's through Orange Grove about 10 seconds ago. Looks like it has just the normal rims, and it's got chrome trim around the windows. It is tinted pretty good. All right, he's coming up to Oki and 7 now. He's number 3 lane, number 1 car, set to go southbound, continuing on State Road 7.
Yeah, I just passed him. He was looking down at his phone, not really looking around. Doesn't seem too nervous about nothing.
Alright, 10-4. Just switched over lane 2. Alright, looks like he's thinking about making a right turn in one of these side streets over here. It's where I think it's a Friendly's or something, where the restaurant is, the Friendly's restaurant. Right in front of the movie theater, kind of in the area where the other tower is. Westbound through the parking lot, now he's southbound towards where that tower is going to be. Alright, he's going to be back northbound in front of the movie theater, in front of the Regal. Alright, he's going to pick the next street over, which is Business Parkway. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be where he may try to access the tower area.
You can't access the tower from the Regal area.
Alright, 10-4. Yep, he's going to be, just made a right turn, so north in front of a little industrial building, and he's going to be parking or pulling a U-turn. It's going to be just east of where that cell phone tower is. Coming back out onto Business Parkway. Looks like he's just trying to find an access point to this tower. Alright, he's backing up towards the general area where this tower is. Yeah, it looks like an access point for the tower. It's going to be directly in between 160 and 180 Business Parkway. He's backed in front of the cell phone tower. Looks like he's out of the vehicle, walking up to the gate.
How good is the cover there for bringing vehicles in there? Is he going to be able to see us coming a long ways off, or is he going to be surprised?
He's going to be surprised. The second you make a right turn, it's going to be 150 feet from where he's backed in to where from the roadway at the Business Parkway to where he's backed in. He can't go right, left, or backwards. The only way he can come out of there is straight ahead. He did access the gated portion of the tower area, but we can't really see him. It's covered by trees.
10-4, you're on the Regal side. I'm going to float in behind.
Alright, last I seen him, he was back behind where the tower is.
Pinch, pinch, pinch.
Pinch, pinch, pinch. Hands up! Put your hands up! Stay right there.
We're both out of the vehicle. We'll call them out now. President, if you want to back up a little bit, we'll take him this way. Hold on. Watch out.
Keep your hands up. Stop talking.
Yep. We'll just go ahead and call them out towards us.
All right, sir. Lift up your shirt from the back of your neck. Turn around. Let us see your waistline. All right, walk backwards towards the deputies. Walk backwards.
Coming out the aisle. Alright, Sanchez, you'll give commands. Yep. Look forward, slow down. Slow down, keep coming backwards. Slow down, open the gate. Step to your right, step to your right, step to your right. Who else is in the car besides your wife and your kid?
Wife and my daughter, sir, that's it.
You have any weapons on you?
Weapons, sir. Please, my daughter's in the car. My daughter's in the car.
How old is your daughter?
My daughter's 10 months old. She turned 10 months yesterday. Please. Please, this is
Stop
my daughter.
moving, stop moving. Take him to the back. Come behind you. Step right here. There. You got ID on you?
I'm in my car, sir.
Okay. Are you the registered owner of that car?
It's under my girl's name.
Alright. Beside your lighter?
That's it. Just my phone, my wallet.
You have a wallet?
It's in the car. I'm just scared my baby. That's my phone. That's my daughter. I just want my baby to be safe, man. That's all.
She's gonna be safe.
Please. I don't care about me. Whatever happens to me.
She's gonna be safe. Relax.
Y'all are clear for this side? You guys are going to clear from that side? Yeah.
clear and in park. 10-4. In that case, 2 in custody, car's cleared and parked. You guys can turn off your BWCs. Eagle, thank you for your help.
Again, the stuff that he was throwing in the tower, or from the tower into the trunk there, it looked like big, large pieces of metal, like bars of something.
After placing Orlando under arrest, agents speak with a Verizon employee about the damage.
And so who are you employed by?
Verizon.
Okay, so, and we're at a tower here that has several companies, including Verizon, right?
That's correct.
Okay, and we spoke yesterday about someone that was stealing items from this Orlando Menendez. He did not have permission to come here and take anything, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, can you show me what was stolen and what was damaged?
Well, from what I observed, there would have been a copper bus bar that's going across from that red
Okay.
component there to the other one.
And so those wires were cut from
Those
it?
wires are cut, the copper wires coming that are hanging
Yeah.
are cut from that copper bus bar that he took.
Okay, and that picture I showed you of the bus bars in the trunk of his vehicle is consistent with what would go right there?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Okay, and so that's a Verizon product,
Yes,
correct?
it is.
And you have a rough estimate of the damage caused and the value?
From what I've been gathering, anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000.
Okay. And to replace that, do they just put a new bus bar and can they like add the wire to it, or do they need to replace all the wires?
No, they put an additional bus bar and then just add the wire.
Add wire to the
bus bar.
Okay, and then you said this one looks like it was freshly stolen too.
That one looks like yes, been compromised as well.
However, not Verizon's product.
It's not Verizon.
Okay. And okay. And can you show me over here again what you mentioned before about T-Mobile?
Over here, with the same scenario, the copper bus bar would be here. Either the cut ground wires that would go into it, and it's also gone.
Okay. And this whole area is T-Mobile's area?
Yes, it is.
They have there's a T-Mobile sign somewhere on this, or?
There's one on their generator.
Okay.
Right there.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. All right. If you guys figure out anything else that was damaged or missing, you could always update us. But as of now, that's all that you've noticed, pretty much.
Yeah. So
Okay.
far, that's all. I don't see anything else. You seen anything? No, I seen anything else yet.
All right. Perfect. Well, I appreciate it. That concludes this tape statement.
Orlando makes a full confession to agents, explaining that he used to work on cell towers and has been out of work, so he was only trying to feed his family.
What's a bus bar?
That ground bar you saw.
What is that? What is that?
So that is you put a ground to it, like a number 6 wire,
Mhm.
and that's your ground for your cable or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
So what's that bus bar made out of?
Copper.
Copper. So that part is a valuable part.
Yeah, that's the only valuable part. But
So
the stainless,
just that part.
Yeah, the stainless steel is crap. They're coming to a site that I worked on. It's just all stupid, and using my knowledge to get into the site.
So how did you get in there?
I knew the code, man. I used to.
You knew the code,
Yeah,
and that's from working there previously.
yeah, it was good.
So, but you haven't had any jobs at those sites in the last month or so?
No.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, what am I gonna get caught, man? So maybe I won't, but I guess I get caught.
So you live in Miami, but you came up here just because you feel like to get away from it all, you won't get caught up here as easily, probably.
Yeah, being straight up with you guys.
Yeah. That first one you went to, you think you got one bus bar,
Yeah.
and the second
The
one,
second one, I got all that roll,
the spool,
the spool and the orange one.
Another bus bar.
Yeah, another bus bar, and the one now I didn't capture it.
And the second one we got there, and you didn't get anything.
No, the third one.
The third one.
Yes,
Right. That's when we pulled up and.
Current then. Yeah. I literally just opened the gate.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay, and then you saw us pull up.
And then
Yeah.
I don't know who hit the front of my car.
Yeah.
Kind of freaked me out because the baby was in the car. And,
Yeah, they didn't know
a
it.
little bit. Yeah, I know that. No, it's not. It's broke. I understand.
Yeah, exactly.
They just have to be overly cautious, but they don't know.
No, I know. That's why I'm not upset about it. 'Cause
Yeah, a lot of times guys try to. You wouldn't have, I could tell, but guys try to run away from us in the car, run over deputies, stuff like that. So it's
Again,
like,
bro, that's why I was like, I understand you guys where you guys are coming from.
yeah, you've been
So-
very cool with us. So.
So like he said, there's going to do some, they're going to do some
That's
computer checks and whatnot. So if you were shown to be at one of those cell phone sites, what would you have been doing there? Just say in the future, they fast forward and was there any legitimate reason for you to be at a cell phone site in October or November? Or any cell phone
No,
sites?
because in October, November, I was working in Miami, so
But I'm saying,
You just lost my job.
did you work for a cell tower in October and November?
Yeah, but it wasn't Miami. Again, like,
Okay,
it
so
wasn't,
any cell tower outside of
no,
Miami?
I was really doing rooftops, to be honest with you, in Miami, because there's really not that many towers. So we're just hitting rooftops.
But if you were at a cell site in October or November,
November.
just hypothetically,
I got you.
so there was no legitimate reason for you to be there.
No, there's not.
Okay.
If I were to be there, there would
Right,
be no legitimate.
right. I get it. Okay.
Exactly.
Here's my thing. Obviously, so this arrest, you're in trouble. You understand that. So now we put out like a report, and there's like a log entry that goes out, and other detectives are going to see that, and they're going to go, I wonder if this guy was on my site, and they're going to do the same type of tools. It's all the same type of stuff.
Right.
And you're big communications, you know how this stuff works. You probably know more than we do on how it works. So, and what the capabilities of everything is. So, I don't know you from anybody,
Right.
And like one of my things I did is I ran you in our scrap system, and it shows just in January. I didn't even go back to December or anything like that. Just in January, you got 2 in one day. So 1 on the 6th, 2 on the 8th. Yeah, scrapping, and then the 9th, the 10th, 11th, and the 12th.
Yeah, I don't have a sun pass, that's why.
And you got not some pass at the scrapyard.
Oh.
With like you have the same kind of stuff you were taking today. You took a bus today.
Okay.
You target copper.
Yeah, again,
So that bus
yeah, what I was talking, that ground bar, it's copper.
Right, it's called a bus.
We call it a bus bar.
A bus bar, right? So
It's like
in these pictures, I see bus bars. It's the same kind of stuff you're targeting.
Yeah.
Did any of this? Have you ever been out to Loxahatchee, the acreage, or this area before, like in this last month or anything?
No, like I said, I've been.
This is the first time you came out here, so I'm not gonna have when I come to work this weekend, and I come back to work tomorrow, and reports roll in, because we can't promise you anything. We can't promise you that we're gonna the things we can promise is that we can tell that you're cooperative on paper.
Yeah, it's about
And to me, I've been a detective for 16 years. I've been a deputy for almost 21. It goes places with the judges and state attorney. They do see that, and when someone's cooperative, and we put that they are cooperative, they know that we mean it. Okay, so it shows what kind of character you have.
Yeah.
And this sucks. And there's really it's in 16 years of doing this, I haven't found a great way to tell somebody that life sucks right now. I don't. I just never been able to. But you haven't been out to Loxahatchee or the acreage.
No, the acreage was like.
This is the same area that you're in right now, Okeechobee, you were between North Lake Boulevard and Okeechobee Boulevard, basically, and out west a little bit. So, but in Palm Beach County, would any of these transactions? I can show you.
No, yeah, show me.
Sorry, I'm lazy.
Like I said, I don't know.
I spent 5 years in the Marines. My legs don't like to work anymore. But you got $1,500 in the last couple days. That's what you received from the scrapyard. But going backwards, so on the 6th, this is just pictures they take. Some of it, I don't know why. I really can't tell you what's in this. But it does tell me it's 110 pounds and number 2 copper.
Yeah, it's just copper.
I don't think that. Where'd that come from? You have any idea where that actually came from on the 6th? Like I said, some of these pictures are messed up. So you did 2 on the 8th. 1 in the morning. But you can see it's a lot of that probably is the 64 pounds of the
insulated copper, yeah. But that's crap, $30.
Right. It's $30.
None of that was in use. That was already cut, so that's why I took it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So it was kind of a drop or scrap.
Okay, so it's scrap, right? So Metro and Sprint, they don't exist anymore, so they have all their hard lines cut and stuff like that. So I pulled up and they were already cut sometimes. So
here's one right here, which is the 12th, okay?
Okay.
Which is 3 days ago.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's not far.
Right.
You can see, it looks like bus bars.
Yeah, but same thing.
And bus bars.
Exactly the same thing.
So where did those come from?
Probably the side of it, I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Like Palm Beach County or?
No, it was down there in Miami, probably.
Miami? Okay. Because if they have, what about Boca?
No.
Nothing in Boca?
Again, like I said, it's been...
But if they do have you at a cell phone site in Boca, there was no legitimate reason for you to be there.
Correct, like we just spoke about.
Detective Ray, is there any way you could go back in leads online, maybe to September, October?
Yeah, it's on my computer right now. So same thing.
Yeah, it's all me. Yep.
January 11th.
Yeah.
These are bus bars.
Yes, sir.
You don't remember what site that came from?
I can't tell you a specific site because I don't know. I just.
And same thing as the 10th. Same thing.
It's
A
the
pallet
same.
of bus bars.
Yep.
So, but obviously they're all stuff you didn't have permission to take.
That I didn't have
All-
permission. Now the insulated copper, what was already cut,
Right.
that's just that was
You
outside the site.
probably couldn't even find the owner for that. But the bus bars were attached to a tower
Yes.
They were cut off the tower by
yes.
you.
Yes, sir.
On the 10th and the 11th and the 12th.
Yes, sir.
The one where it's actually pictures of bus bars.
Yes, sir.
Today, we know. There's other times and other things that we know. But the more that you can verify for us and take care of this, you've been struggling for a while.
I have no idea.
I do, because I know a lot of people in your situation. I've talked to
Gotcha.
other people
Right.
in your same
Yeah.
situation for different reasons.
And I was just trying to feed my daughter, sir.
Trying to keep a roof
I
over the head.
can't ask I'm not trying to ask my mom for anything. I'm not trying to ask my dad because he has no money right now. And I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Agents suspect Orlando has been doing this for months, so they ask his wife about the time frame.
Just wanted to talk to you real quick. Your boyfriend explained to me everything that's going on. You guys going through a rough time. Money, tower climbing business is not good right now and everything else. He told me things started going south and, he had to start doing this to supplement his income around September, October. Is that right? So it started September, October.
Yes.
And then before that, August, July, nothing?
Not to my knowledge. He was working, he was just working like normally. I mean, we used to run a company together, but that went south because they weren't paying us for the work that he was doing.
He told
So
me
they were
this.
physically like doing all the work, but they weren't paying him, and every time they would hit him up, like he would contact them, they would give him the runaround and be like, oh, it takes 90 days, it's been like 3 months. So.
And that's when it went down, September, October, November, December.
Yeah, it has its seasons, and usually they do come through, but the last company that he was working with, they haven't paid him or anything, and they keep giving him the runaround, and they know us, like they know our situation, so it didn't end like on good terms, so they're kind of avoiding us in that aspect.
Yeah, so normally, because you're with him and stuff today, you know what he's doing. Like, you could go to jail too with him. Normally,
Yeah.
we'd have to call DCF to get the baby and stuff. It's a really bad experience. So he's being super cooperative. You're also being cooperative. So we're going to release you today.
Okay.
He's going to jail. We're going to submit everything that you were with him to the state attorney. And he told us that you have nothing to do with it. He feels bad that you're even there. But still being with him, you could get in trouble for that.
Yeah.
So obviously, especially with the baby, don't ever go again.
I had one last question. Like I say, he was honest when he's talking to us and everything else. You confirmed the September, October thing. But is there anybody that's ever done this with him besides you coming with him today? Is there anybody that taught him how to do this or somebody he worked with?
Well, he worked in the industry for like
years.
years with his dad. He learned everything from his dad. He knows how to handle everything in the tower. He knows from the top to the bottom of the tower, he knows how to work it.
Gotcha.
But to my knowledge, he hasn't been doing it with anyone else.
Orlando Menendez was charged with burglary, possession of burglary tools, grand theft, crossing county lines to commit burglary, and felony child neglect.